Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another Gorse trailer reaction. This was another one for E3. I'm not sure if this is going to be the last one. I'm sure they're going to release a bunch of other trailers throughout the week, but this will be the last one conference-wise, I guess, because this is the last, not even really a conference, but Nintendo had their Treehouse event. That's why I pulled up right here. And they showed the brand new Zelda game. They showed the new Pokemon game as well, but personally, I mean, I care, don't get me wrong, but I don't need to see anything of the Pokemon game. I figure it's going to be Pokemon, so I'll wait until that comes out. But this Zelda game, we don't know too much about it. I want to know what's about. I want to know what it's all about. I have to warn people right now, I'm a little stuffed up. I don't know why. I'm getting sick, maybe. I'm not sure. But I'm a little stuffed up. So if I stop talking a little bit, that's because I'm breathing, because my nose is stuffed. I can't breathe through it. I might even sound a little weird right now. But anyway, I'm probably going to try to not talk that much anyway, so, because I really want to know. So we're going to watch this from this point on, from the Treehouse event. If you go to the Treehouse, I guess you can't really, because they're still live right now. But if you want to go back to, I guess, looks like about an hour and 20 minutes, that's when it happens. So if you want to watch it yourself. All right, here we go. I'm sure someone has edited it down, but I haven't checked. But anyway, there's also a trailer right here. It's called Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wind, which I don't know how I feel about that subtitle. But I want to watch the entire thing they did for Zelda.
So live at E3, I'm Ed, here with Bill and Noriko, as well as a very special guest, Mr. Ayanuma, has joined us here. We're going to talk a little bit about a little game here that I think a lot of people are excited about, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Before we jump right into things, though, Mr. Ayanuma, I think, is there anything, a message you have to the fans?
アヌマさんからファンへのメッセージを。
ゼルダのね、当たり前を見直すって言って作ってきたこの、ブレス・オブ・ザ・ワイルド、いっぱい話したいことあるんですけど、もうトレーラーも見ていただいたし、ファンの皆さんは早くゲーム見たいと思ってると思うんですね。なのでもうゲーム始めたいと思うんです。
So I've created this game thinking about breaking the conventions of Zelda, and I know that a lot of fans have seen the trailer, and they probably want us to jump right in. So why don't we get started?
All right, here we go, trailer. Yeah.
We're going to be showing a lot of The Legend of Zelda today, starting right here. We're going to show you what you can do, and we're going to introduce you to this amazing world.
Come on,
but
Bill,
we're
hurry
not
up.
To spoil anything, so feel free to tune in for as long as you like.
Oh, we're in the rainbow.
ネタバレなしで。
There you go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's voice acting. I forgot. Please tell me it comes out this year for Wii U. I haven't looked at any release date stuff. I only saw the name of the freaking game. Oh, this year would be so good. I can't wait for this game.
Open your eyes.
Is that Zelda talking to us?
Open your eyes.
Or is there a new follower?
Wake up, Link.
Oh boy. So this time he's not just some farm boy, unless this is like in the middle of the game, who knows. I like the cell shading.
This is a very mysterious place, Aonuma-san.
ちょっと神秘的な場所ですけれども。
そうですね。ゼルダの当たり前を見直すって言いながら。昔いつもと同じような目覚めるシーンから始まってますけどね。
I've talked about breaking the conventions of Zelda, but Link does start by waking up.
Okay, so this is the
Keep that rooted in the tradition.
It's good to know, I guess.
伝統を守るという感じでいいんじゃないでしょうか。
ただまあ本当にミステリアスなね場所で不思議な感じですよね。
This really is a mysterious place, and it's kind of very.
Is this one of the past links from one of the other games and they resurrected him? This is the new reincarnate, maybe? Oh. Space Zelda.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
So here we see the introduction of a very mysterious item.
Zelda sounds like Sansa
神
from
秘的なアイテ
Game
ム
of
が出てき
Thrones.
ました
If
が
that's Zelda.
ゼルダって今まで剣と魔法のね、その世界だったんですけど、
That's probably
今回こんなね
his,
何か新しいテクノロジーのような感じですよね。
So in the past series, we've used swords and magic, but this time around, we introduced technology.
Yeah, I saw that in the first trailer. There's a robot
I know a lot of
chasing
people are going to be so excited to see how that plays out in this game because that's such a great new wrinkle to add to the Zelda franchise.
シーガーストーンがどんな感じでゲームで使われるのかっていうのをファンの皆さんが期待してると
I
思い
feel
ます。
about that subtitle.
でもやっぱり宝箱を開けるんです。
It should have been revealed at the
he's going
end
to
of
start
this.
with by opening the treasure
That
box.
title.
宝箱からが出てきたんでね、
Okay.
服なんですね。
These are clothing items that he can wear.
リンク今まで裸同然でしたから。
So adding
Link was,
a lot
pretty
more
much
RPG elements
naked.
to Zelda. Yeah.
ビルこれ裸でもできるけどね。
So Bill, you can actually play this nude too if you want.
Yeah.
Not quite my style.
僕のスタイルではないのに遠慮しておき
I
ま
like
す。
how he laughed
Okay.
before he even knew what he said.
That would also make you very vulnerable to enemies, just so you know.
Slate
で
up
敵
to
に
the
もちょっと
pedestal.
それで防備力が下がってしまう。
That will show you the way.
I kind of like that there's voice acting now.
And so we see here one of the functionalities of the Sheikah Slays activating
これがシーカーストーンの
this
機
pedestal
能の一つです。
and opening this door here.
Yeah, some people are a little upset. Probably seen people got upset that the main character from Fallout 4 has a voice.
さあいよいよです。
So it starts.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Go out. I wish all the
ね、画面
background,
にジャンプっていう。
that background,
今
they
回
should
ね
shut their mics off
初めて
while they're not
ボタンでジャン
talking.
プするようになりました。
So as you can see on the screen, it says jump. Now Link can jump for the first time.
その
in
ジャン
the
プはああや
series.
って壁を登るためなんですね。
And
Auto
the
jump.
jump is for him to climb up the wall.
Wow. Holy shit. Pretty gorgeous. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild.
Now we see the subtitle on screen. Perhaps this would be a good time for Aonuma-san to talk about that a little bit.
サブタイトルが画面に出てきましたけども、これについてちょっとご説明い
Perfect
ただ
time.
けます
Don't
か
let。this soak
ゼ
in.
ルダってね、今までアイテム名とかキャラクター名がサブタイトルにつくことが多かったんですけど、今回はね、この世界そのものの名前です。
So in the previous titles, we used character names and item names as subtitles, but this time around, we wanted to showcase the world of Zelda.
And I think especially from that sweeping panoramic shot right there, we see how much of a character the world is, how much of a presence the world is in this. And I know hearing some of the iterations of possibilities for the subtitle and you know, I remember the moment when I first heard Breath of the Wild, and it was just like, oh, that's it. That's the right one. It felt so right with in tune with the nature and the sort of expansiveness of this world.
このゲームの背景を見たり、
When did
そ
they
の
get that
自然の
subtitle? Was it
要素
earlier
っていうのを
today?
見ていると、初めてそのサブタイトルを
Nice.
伺った時に、あ、もうこれだ、
Just
これが
climb
もう
up
ぴ
any
ったり合
rock?
うっていうふうに感じました。
はい、こうやってね、どんどんね、壁とか山とか登っていけるんですね。
So Link can climb the mountain or the wall, just like you said, you saw here.
で横に緑色のゲージがありますけど、頑張りゲージって言って、あれが続く限り登っていけるわけです。
So that is the green, you see the green gauge on the left. That's the stamina gauge, and you can kind of see how much he can climb by that gauge.
で、世界に転がっていろんなものをね、どんどん手に入れることができるわけ。
And then there's a lot of items scattered all around the world, and you can take those, you can pick those up.
で任天堂といえば、
And then, as Nintendo, we of
Yeah.
course have to have
Nintendo's
this item
not
right
good
here,
at presentation.
mushrooms.
We love our
Remember
mushrooms.
when they announced Twilight Princess? That was one of the
このキノ
best
コは大
reveals
きくなったりしま
ever.
せんけど、
This
I
mushroom is
remember
not going to make
being
Link
like,
any
I think it was,
bigger.
I was like 14 or 15 when that was announced. I
Me
was
too.
like, oh my god! This I'm like, oh yeah, Zelda.
大きな岩とかもね。
I mean, I can't wait for it, but when they announced
その
it,
世界に
what,
あるい
they
ろんな
just
もの
said,
にこうリン
yeah,
ク
we have a new Zelda.
いろいろアクションできるんですね
Like,
So as you can see, Link can push off big rocks down the hill. He can use all these little items and elements and incorporate it into gameplay.
okay.
See already Bill doing some gathering, a lot of climbing here. And already there's this sense of you're just thrown into this world of exploration right off the bat.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
誰かに呼ばれました
Somebody's calling you, Bill.
So here we get our first look at the map.
Okay.
This
How big is it?
circular area here being the extent of the E3 demo that we're showing. This is a high plateau in the center of Hyrule. We'll give you just a sneak peek of how big that is, but I think you'll get to see a better look at the scale of the world later on today.
ハイラルの真ん中に位置しているE3 バージョンで見れるマップは後でまた別の機会にお見せしましょう。
Oh, I got a baked apple.
焼きリンゴですね。
あ怒られちゃいました
No, you took a baked apple.
He scolded you.
Oh. Now, who is this gentleman, Mr. Aonuma? Would you like to share with people?
この男性は誰なんでしょうか。ご説明いただけますか。
不思議ですね
He's kind of myserious looking.
ね一番最初のゼルダで出会ったのもこういうローズでしたよね
And in the first of the series, I
It's
think
obvious
you
Bill
met a guy like
knows what he's
this.
saying. But obviously, you need to
He says this is the Great Plateau, and he describes it as the birthplace of the Kingdom of Hyrule.
ハイラル王国の誕生の地、始まりの大地という
What's his name again? Bill Trent?
もうちょっとなんか遺跡のような感じになってしまって神殿ですね
So you can see the temple that's very worn down.
Yes, he says the kingdom is in a state of decay.
なんか王国がちょっと崩壊しているっていう。
どういうことなんでしょう
So I picked up a tree branch earlier. Currently, it's all I have for a weapon. But you can see very quickly the things that I can do with a tree branch.
Oh, you
さっ
can.
き枝をピックアップしたんですけども、
You can
これが
burn down the entire
唯一の
forest.
今
I
持
like
って
how you
る
just
武器
put
な
it
んだけども、
back.
結構いろんなことができる。
Put it back and burn yourself to death.
And I can
いろんなことできますけどそんなにいろいろ火つけたらや
All
る
right,
大変なこと
done
ない
burn
です
this
よ
You
forest
can do
now.
a lot of things, but you can't
That's
just
the
set
breath of
everything
the
on
wild
fire.
right there.
I think we've just seen a window into Bill's play style.
ビルのプレイスタイルが今ちょっと垣間見れましたね。
I picked up an axe, and so I can also swap my weapons out. So I'll switch over to the axe. The axe is great because I can
Oh,
chop down trees if I want to get
で
to
こう
some
やって木を
apples,
切り倒してリンゴを取っ
Use
た
all the
り。
resources.
right? I can even chop the logs that I've
作った
cut
り
to get firewood, which I can later use to set a campfire.
丁寧
I
に
like
全部
that.
こう紐で巻いてあるってすごいですね
So it's very nice and neatly bundled up already for you.
It's amazing.
Convenient. Yeah, I think honestly, first time I got my hands on the ROM, I spent the first 20 minutes like chopping down trees and climbing trees. That's all I did.
はじめこのゲームをプレイして初めてプレイした時に
Oh,
とりあえ
nice.
ずもうなんか木を切り倒したり木に登ったり
What's that?
することに集
Pokemon?
中してました。
はい
I've always been a big fan of the Koroks.
トラックねこの子たちはねこの世界の至る所にこう隠れてるんです
So these guys are actually hiding everywhere in the world here.
What do we have
What's-
there?
あれ
Aonuma-san, it looks like I've already come across the Master Sword.
見つかったか
Maybe you found it.
見つかってしまったか
Did you get it already? Did you find it?
あまずい
Oh,
This is your
残念でした
no.
Sorry.
こんなところにね
Idiot. You know this is gonna be on a rack.
置いてあるわけないですよ
Stupid
There's no
asshole.
way I'm gonna play something that
Stupid
important
ass
here.
That would be the ultimate in breaking with the Zelda
Fire
conventions.
Bill.
これはなんかゼルダの当たり前を見直すっていうのの一番
I like that you climb on anything. I guess that's what they meant
Now
by
I
you can
do
go
need
anywhere.
a shield, so I think I'm gonna run
I
up
was
this way. As
confused
you
when
can
they made
see,
that announcement a
the
couple
world
years
is
ago.
open to me. I can go
You can
any
go
direction
anywhere.
that I
Well,
want.
yeah, it's an open world game. Of course I
But
can.
I'm gonna run up here through the grass. I've had a sword, so perhaps I should cut some grass.
So eat it.
Nice.
ね
But nothing's coming out.
でも何も出てきません。
これさもうリンクはダメージ受けたらどうやって回復するんだって話ですよね
So I guess you want to know how Link can get life
はいじゃあちょっと敵と
after
戦ってみ
getting a
ましょう
damage. So let's try fighting some of these enemies.
Oh, don't say it's rechargeable.
Bill has stumbled onto a goblin camp here.
Did the stream freeze? Oh, it's buffering. Hold on, everyone. There it is.
Oh,
Okay.
he's gonna dispatch them with some extreme prejudice here, I think.
Come on, these guys are easy.
There we
Wow.
go.
Already?
It's not
I mean, I
much of a
guess it's
shield, but I've got a
rusty,
pot
so-
lid.
とりあえずシールドをゲットしました。
Uh-oh. Oh, he's taunting me.
あ
Oh no, I'm gonna need some health here in a bit.
No.
Ah.
And his sword broke,
壊
so...
れちゃいましたね
Uh-oh.
Oh, your shield broke.
Oh, there's the
I
shield?
stole his spear.
今回ねリンクが持ってる武器はね使ってるうちに壊れちゃうんですよ
So for this title, the weapons that Link have actually will break as he uses them.
で今ビルも敵からこうやって
Hasn't that always
武器
been
を
in
奪
Zelda?
う
I feel like
奪い
it
ましたけ
has.
どこうやってねどんどん強い
Certain
敵
weapons, obviously
倒して
master
強い武器を手に入れるそういうサイクルでこのゲームは進みます
So the cycle of this game is that you go into a battle with enemies and then you take their weapons, and then so you can use them as your own.
You didn't
So
explain how you
perhaps
get
we'll
health
head
back.
down and check out some of these ruins.
They didn't explain how you get health back.
ギルハートなくなっちゃったじゃない
Oh,
回復
yes.
しなきゃ
Your your heart's getting a little lower, Bill.
Okay.
ハートをどうやったら
Alright,
回
so
復
you
でき
just
るかと
collect
いうと
food.
So let's
そ
see
の
how you
キノ
can.
コを取ってましたけどその下にハートのマーク見えますよね
So you can see that little heart icon on the
これはハート
mushroom,
が半分回復
That's
す
the
ることを
only way, though.
指
'cause
してます
and then it shows that you can
like
get
the heart
half of the
system.
heart back if you
あ
eat
の
it.
grab a
今
heart.
回はね草を切ってハートで回復するんではなくてリンクは物を食べて回復します
So
Search.
this time around, you're not going to find any hearts in the grass, but you're going to be eating these food items, and you can get your energy, stamina back up.
Using that way to replenish your health. I love that notion of really having to take advantage of the resources in the world with grabbing the weapons
really
we were
do
talking
like
about.
this.
You know, you're getting those from enemies.
different from any other
You're finding them in certain
beginning
places and then using the food as this resource to keep your
Most
health
of the
up.
games
It's
start
also
off with
really
fucking
interesting. It's a
like,
lot
hey,
of fun.
go do a few of these missions. All right, now you're kind of free. Like, do this training. All right, this buffering's ridiculous. Maybe looks like I have a little bit here. Really? I'm going to have to lower it to 360. How about I keep it... I'll keep it
敵の武器
460.
だったり、
That
食
was
べ
brutal.
物だったり、そうやってリソースを駆使して進めていくっていうゲー
I'm
ム
sure
の
it
スタイル
kept
がすごく
going
楽しいです。
like
そうですね
fluctuating between
だからね
720.
ちょっとねサバイバルな感じですよね現地でとにかくいろんなものを調達しなきゃいけないっていう
So it's almost like a survival game where you have to collect all these items so you can move on with the game.
How long does this last? Oh my god. Okay, like in our... Oh no, they come back though. Oh my god, they play this a
Using the
lot.
flurry rush.
Oh my god, they're
あれは
playing this a
今敵
lot.
と攻撃に対
That's
し
a
て
little bit too much.
ビルが
That's
うまく
excessive.
こうジャンプで避けたんですよね
Alright, in a
そうする
minute,
と
I think I'm gonna
スロー
stop.
モーションになって
I think I've seen
敵に
enough.
ヒ
This is
ッ
just
ト
a
を
little
与えやすく
gameplay
なる
preview. I don't
So
want to
when
see
you
too much.
when you get a perfect timing, the enemy slows down and then it's easier for you to attack the enemies.
Looks like I got a new pair of trousers, which I've been needing to pick up. So,
新しいパンツをゲットしたので、それに着替えます。
okay. You can see that there's quite a lot to look around at and discover in the world. I'm gonna run past those barrels there.
周りにいろいろある
You
の
know
で、
what, how about I,
いろいろと探求心
because I do want to see what they do after this. Maybe they do something new.
Anuma-san gave us an introduction to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and the plateau. And now we're going to do some exploring and just check out a little bit more of what the plateau has to offer.
Yeah, and yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, great.
do-
Took
Very
a-
special.
Around these hills,
Like
there
that
are all
one?
these
Yeah, that's true. You kind of
just
everything
like
she
this
sees.
like
Yeah, it's all the
better
same
one.
stuff.
And yeah,
They're
it looks
just exploring.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to
destruction
watch
zone.
that though. Here's
You see
some
trees. I mean, you
gameplay.
can
Alright.
damage them. I think when people saw the trailer and there was that sort of sequence of Link knocking it.
Oh, pull out my Sheikah slate.
Oh yeah.
I need you.
Yeah, your
I'm not
iPhone.
done with you. I'm gonna push you in the water. Yeah. About it.
That's not fun.
And they've got a skull house.
And we'll help
Okay. Wait, hold on, hold on.
recapping how the Amiibo functioned in Twilight Princess HD. So we're going to cut to that video really quickly and show you, if you recall, what it does there. But essentially the way that it worked in that video is you would enter the Cave of Shadows as Wolf Link when you tapped it in, and you would play the challenges in there, and you would complete the Cave of Shadows, and then you would tap the Amiibo to the Wii U gamepad, and it would save the number of remaining hearts that you had after completing the Cave of Shadows to the Wolf Link Amiibo. And so now what we want to do is we're going to actually tap this to the Wii U version of Zelda Breath of the Wild and show you what it does.
Alright, so it is on Wii U. It's
So
the
as
Wii
you
U
see,
version,
you use
though.
one of your runes there on the Sheikah Slate to give you access to the Amiibo, and we tap it in, and oh, let's see. Uh-oh. There, I heard a little. Uh-oh. We have a slight tech. Oh, there we go. You may have seen a little effect there, similar to what you see in Twilight Princess. Tapping the Amiibo to the Wii U gamepad in Breath of the Wild will bring Wolf Link into the game as a partner character. So we've been showing you a lot of the game. We've been showing you running around and
Okay,
exploring.
I don't want to know anymore. Cool. All right, so let's watch this trailer now, and maybe we'll get a release date.
Open your eyes.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. All right, here we go. Let's watch this trailer. Whew. All right, here we go. Wait, actually, you know what? Let me cut this, okay? I'm going to cut this real quick. All right, so I'll be